are in for a treat because we have one of the hottest coaches on our team sharing with us the behaviors of a Success Club All-Star. Now, just to remind everybody, Success Club is really the way that we evaluate how effective we are at helping people. As a new coach, you should be, as a veteran coach and as a coach at any rank, you should be making it a goal of yours to help 3 people get started with their health and fitness journey. And the best way to do that is with a challenge pack. Now, the way that you achieve Success Club is by helping 2 to 3 people get started with a challenge pack per month. In my opinion, that is the best way to really help somebody get to their goals. You are going to get the best of what we have to offer. And as an incentive, our company likes to reward people who do that on a consistent basis. And so we have what's called the Success Club. Success Club is very, very important in our business. Not only do you get to qualify on some very amazing trips with Success Club, but it is also the building blocks of reaching elite coach. Now, we mentioned Hammer and Chisel, and we mentioned some of our friends who are in the pilot program. Well, it just so happens that that's how you get invited to do the workouts before anyone else does, and that's by becoming an elite coach. And the building block of becoming an elite coach is Success Club. So our special presenter this evening is on his way to being a Success Club All-Star. What does that mean? That means that he has consistently hit Success Club month after month. As a matter of fact, there's a good chance that this coach is going to be joining us on a beach body cruise to Jamaica and Haiti next March, entirely free. He actually sent me a message earlier this week that he has earned $725 towards this cruise. So that is a great, great accomplishment. This coach, Alex Puerta, has attended Summit. He has gone to Super Saturdays. He has been successful in recruiting other coaches on his team. And tonight, he is going to be sharing with us his best practices and tips on how he's been able to position himself as a future elite coach. Okay, Alex.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. Great introduction. I really hope that I'm planning on going to that trip. Okay, so guys, first of all, thank you for this opportunity. I'm always down to do something for the team that will benefit the team. I believe in bringing success and helping others succeed. So let's get started. I want to share my story. Real quick on how I got introduced to Beachbody, what I was thinking, what I wasn't thinking, and how everything began. So a little bit about me. I actually migrated to Chicago. We moved to Chicago when I was 12 years old. So I had no idea where I was going. My dad, sometimes he convinced my mom, and we're going to Chicago. We moved to Chicago with one of his friends. We were staying there. I had no idea where I was going. I only knew that if I learned English in a year, I will go back. So that's what my dad told me. Of course, it was a lie, still here, but I was like learning English every day. I worked so hard to learn it as fast as possible because I wanted to go back. This wasn't it. I didn't like it. Somehow I started high school, met good friends that I still in contact with, and I started playing soccer. So soccer is a big part of my life. I play almost every Sunday, and so through high school, when it comes to physical activities, I was pretty active. So I had no issues being overweight. I'm thankful for that, and However, when I went to college at Western Michigan University for an aviation and administration degree. So when I went to college, in regards to my physical activity, that changed. That changed, guys. That changed. I'll be honest, partying, no sleep, drinking, and I gained so much weight, a lot of weight. So, so I was kind of lost because I had no idea. I didn't have a soccer team to go to. I didn't have soccer practice, and I was kind of like very confused because I would go back to Chicago thinking that I'm still kind of like a good player, play with my teams, and they would laugh at me like, dude, what happened? Like, you're not even wrong. You cannot even finish the game. So I'm like, wow, this sucks. This really does suck. I don't really feel like myself. What do I do? What do I do? Randomly, I just want to introduce how I was introduced to the beach body because it's kind of interesting. I like it. I like to share it. One of my fraternity brothers invited me to do this workout, Insanity, and he told me, I asked, what is it? Well, it's a workout on TV, I'm like, well, I totally, I was skeptical. I didn't believe it. Like, from TV, everything from TV is fake. How is that going to work? So me and myself, trying to be like cocky, okay, let's do it, whatever. It's nothing. Oh, man, after the warm-up, I die. I die. But I loved it. So I kept with the program. It didn't, unfortunately, but I did, and I got amazing results. I was like, wow, how did this happen? This is very fun. Something that works out for me. I was still in college, trying to figure out what to do. That was my junior year. Then my senior year came, and I was back on the same page. Cause why? Cause I stopped. I had no structure, no idea, no way to actually follow, no goals. So I was back at zero. I gained my way back, and I graduated. So randomly, I reached out to Ray. I didn't know him. I just knew he was involved with Beachbody, and he started helping me with Insanity. And well, in regards of psychology, I remember that was something that was advised to use Chicago. I was like, no way, nope, I'm good. Shoot, whatever. I'm good with my $20 my protein shake from Walmart. Well, somehow, so I wanted results. I wanted to do this right, And actually, I don't think I shared this with Ray, but actually, Insanity, I had it downloaded on my computer. I'm gonna share it because it's the truth. It's part of the story. I got it for free, and I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm like, okay, this is not cool. So even though I had it, I bought it. I was like, okay, Ray, you know what? I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna buy Shakeology. I'm gonna do it the right way. Everything changed. It was amazing. I felt different. I got amazing results. I was able to feel confident to go on my soccer games. Like, what's up? What's going on? Let's play. And so at some point I asked Ray, hey Ray, so how does this coaching work? I kind of want to be a coach. How does it work? It looks cool. I mean, it looks like you have fun with it. It looks like you like it. So it must be nice. And that was back in February of 2013. Yeah, it was back in February of, not this year, but the year before. And wow, so I was completely lost about everything. I didn't know what I was getting into, to be honest. I look back and I look what I'm doing right now, giving a presentation with you guys, and I'm like, wow, I really like this. I really enjoy it. And here I am. So that's how I get introduced to this. Somehow it's working out for me. I'm trying to learn the best I can. I do want to say I'm still learning. I want to share what I know. And that's why we're here. So let's get started and talk about 7 tips that I have about how I've been able to hit the Sex Club fight. So that way I can help the team. Let's talk about something that we do. We do our coaches. We talk to a lot of people. So we invite. Sometimes we think about it like, how do I invite someone? How do I get people to start? How do I talk to people? just be you, have a conversation. One thing that has helped me when I hit when I have a high goal. For example, last month that we had the cup. So what I did is I created an event. You know, let's say you create an event at the beginning of October. You create an event at the beginning of October that is gonna start on the first Monday of September. I'm sorry, November. The first Monday of November. So you invite. That's something that I do this quite often. So I invite, let's say, 50 people, and I put the description of the event, when we're gonna start, and what program we're gonna be involved, and of course psychology. That's something that I push. Psychology needs to be necessary. And in this event, I have 50 people. So I wait a couple of days and see if some people would attend, and just because were attracted by the invite, or just because they wanted to be nice. I don't know. It works either way. I'm going to talk to those 50 people in the next couple of days. But I do talk to the people that accepted the invite first. Okay, so, and it's pretty simple. If you accepted it, and even though they accepted and they didn't see the invite, that's mostly what's going to happen. Hey, hey, let's say, David, hey, David, I sent this invite. Did you have an opportunity to see it? Something that I would do. And then they will start a conversation. Another thing that I would do is face-to-face. Something that I'm able to is just talk about Beachbody like any day. I try to talk about it. I've been pretty lucky. People know that I do this. Sometimes they ask, and I talk to them about it. So it's face-to-face helps a lot. When it comes to certain people that I see quite often, I like to set up a time. Hey, let's have lunch. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. The first thing I do is like, what's their goal? Something that I want to involve. And this face-to-face is also to the people that I talk through my Facebook events. What's your goal? What have you tried before? The main thing that has helped me is to get to know them. Get to know them, what they've been working on, what they like. Because I can talk forever about my story. I can talk forever about how these things changed my life and how I like what I do. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to learn about these people. I'm here to learn how I can help them, and how can I provide something that will benefit them. So let's get that started. Let's I have the event, or I have face-to-face. When it comes to talking to them, that's what I do. I try to get to know them. Try to get to know what they do. Try to get to know what they've done and what they want to get. Once we build a relationship, Facebook sometimes, what I've learned with this experience is that sometimes it's not really reliable when it comes to messages. Sometimes it's hard to get a constant conversation. So I try to, hey, if it's easier for me, let me go ahead and text you, Let me go ahead and, if that works, whatever is easier for you. Whatever is easier for you. I want to make this easier for them. As the easiest that is for them, the better. So if I get that number, okay, perfect. Now that we texted, you know what? So perfect. You build a conversation. You have the number. If it's even easier, you want me to call you real quick? That's something that it was challenged for me at the beginning. You want to call you real quick? Just go real quick. Talk briefly about the program and what they like, and you kind of have to connect it. When it comes to the Facebook event, when it comes to the conversation face-to-face, and when it comes to texting, all right, so I want to connect everything. This is what I learned. This is what I learned about this person. This is what they're interested in. This is what they've done. This is what they want. So how can I put all this together? While I do this, I try to build a trust. I try to talk to them. I try to build a trust. Here to help them, put them all together. That way I can offer something that will benefit them. Now, in regards with this information, I will go more into detail about conversations in the next slide. But something that comes from me about tips, something that I would really like you guys to take. Can you go back to the other slide, Ray? Just I wanna share this with tips, and just be you. Ray knows, and I know that I admire Ray. There's someone that I really admire, that I learn from. At some point, I'm not gonna lie, I did try. I want to be him. I want to be like him. I can't, pretty much, because I'm not. Ray is Ray, and I am me. So when I started learning more about myself, I learned that okay, I'm pretty chill guy. Try to help. Let's take it easy. I enjoy this more. And the people that I started helping, I was doing it my own way. You got to find your own way. You got to be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Not because it's hard. It's hard to be someone else. Why you want to make this hard on you? Be you. This is me. This is how I talk to him. Of course, there are techniques that apply. I think the things to do, things to not do. But the greatest tip, how to invite, is be you. Be you, and don't worry about the outcome. Don't ever stress about it. Don't worry about, oh my God, I'm going to say no, oh my God, no. I'm going to do this wrong, do this right. No. We're helping them. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just inviting people. So don't worry about the outcome. If they say no, well, they'll come next month. Now you can switch the slide, Ray, if you want. Now, what a conversation sounds like. So there are certain things that I get quite often, certain questions that are common that I would like to go over. Now, let's say I invite someone up. I went, hey, did you see the invite? Did you see the invite I sent you? Like, no, actually I haven't. Okay, you know what? You think you can watch it today? It's real quick. They're like, yeah, I have time. And I'm like, okay, so you know what? Let me make this easier for you. It's only 2 videos. How about if I send them to you directly? Would you be able to watch them? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Sounds good. Okay, so I don't know what you do right now, but I can send it right now. And would you be able to watch it right now? Yes, that works. Okay, perfect. So I get the video of psychology, and I get a video of the program that I'm promoting for my challenge group. Cool. Okay, and they watch it. Okay, so I follow up. I was like, okay, so what did you like? You know what? It's cool. The whole dancing thing. It's fun. And yeah, I know, right? I agree. Of course, it is. I like it too. I tried it once. I can't dance, but shoot, I did it and I have fun. Share your story. Immediately share a connection. You can find something to connect with everybody. Now, okay, so I'm glad you like it, man. You enjoy it. So another question that I quite often get, wait, so how does it work? Like, how does it work? It's easy. Just press play. You got this. And, something that has helped me a lot is just to be relaxed about it. It's, yes, yes, we're trying to sell, correct, but I'm trying to build a relationship with someone. Regardless of the outcome, I feel like either a yes or a no is a win because I'm going to get to know this person and I might learn something and that person might learn something from me. So yes or no, we both win. So that's how I see it. Now, it's press play. That's how it works, Okay, so they're videos? Yeah, it's videos, how it works is pretty easy, I want you to get the best benefit out of it. I don't like to help people halfway. If I want to help you, I'm going to help the correct way, right? So what does that entail? Well, that entails of psychology and the program. Because we both know at this point that nutrition, it's just a sequel or might be more important than the exercises. Okay, they will agree. They say yes or no, I guess, and we'll take it from there. So, like, another question that comes often that we're kind of scared. Oh my God, they're asking immediately, how much is it? Oh no, they're asking for the money. They're not going to buy it. Don't freak out. How much is it? I mean, it's normal. You got to put yourself in the shoes, how much is it? So, you know what? How much is for what? What do you mean, for everything? I do that. Wait, for everything? Or what do you mean? Okay, well, let me explain. It's pretty easy, It's pretty easy, I want you to be part of this. What I'm trying to do, and I send you this invite because I would like you to be part of this, I know I send out the invite to 50 people, but as you can see, I don't have 50 friends on Facebook, so I did select someone that, those 50 people that I'm confident that they will benefit from this, and I want to help. So in that, this is what I'm offering, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting a group together. What I'm trying to do is put a group to start on the same day. This is how it works. Make it simple. Tell them how it works. That's tell them what you're doing. I'm trying to get people together to start on the same day and to finish together. I believe teamwork is the way to succeed. So I don't want you to do this alone. I don't want to do this alone. So like, why not start together? So okay, okay, perfect. That way you start building a little more trust. You move to the side that it comes to use. And this comes with the challenge programs and the challenge groups. You're trying to promote the team. I'm trying to not so much selling the product, but focusing on selling an opportunity to be part of something bigger, be part of a team. Who wouldn't like to be part of a team? It's yes, there is no competition. We're there to support. I'm like, okay, okay, so okay, perfect. No, that sounds interesting. Oh man, I know. Now, shoot, another question. So, what's psychology? Well, psychology shoots what I say. I can get into detail. I don't know a lot about nutrition. I'm barely learning. I like it, but it's not something that I'm strong. It's not something that I'm strong. But I can tell you that psychology, there's nothing like it. You could put fruits, vegetables, roots together, and you get superfoods. That's what you take. This is something that I'm proud to drink just because I'm not able to get it at the store. You drink psychology. We have it's well, when I really think, okay, you have psychology and you get superpowers. I tell them that sometimes. I get superpowers. I feel like a hero with this. Okay, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's what I get. That's what I get. Interesting. What's going on? What is it about? This is something that will benefit you. Now, another question that comes quite often, and it's a concern, is will I gain weight if I don't use psychology? I mean, if I don't stop using psychology. Well, will you? Do you want to gain weight back again? And some in that question, I do like to go into detail and be honest. Okay, man. I'm trying to do. We're gonna make this happen. This is your goal, and this is what we're gonna accomplish. This is something that's optional for you. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, then doesn't, and we move from it. But if it works, why not give it a try another month? I mean, we should try something that works for you one month. Will you try it the second month? Yeah, okay, perfect. Another question. Well, but I'm not into shakes. I'm not into shakes. Well, I wasn't either. I really wasn't. When my coach told me about Chicago, I was like, no way, 130, what? No way, Like I say, I'm good with my $20 protein shake from Walmart, but I gave it a shot. I trusted him. That same way I'm asking you to trust me because you know that I wouldn't be involved with something that would not benefit you, and real talk. So why don't we just get this? Why don't we just get started? That's how a conversation I would like to go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, something that we struggle. I struggle with this, to be honest with you, team, is how to follow up. Too soon, too late? How is it too soon? I don't want to know them. Is it too late? Do you think I don't care? Again, I go back to be yourself. If you feel that you're falling too soon, I don't think you are. If you're doing it too late, you might. So if I can, I follow the next day. Oh well, didn't follow 2 days. It just kind of depends based on the conversation that you had at the beginning, how are the questions and the involvement, something that I something that I sent out, and if I don't get a response, because it happens, I sometimes say, hey, so based on the information, I understand you're pretty interested in this. How are we doing? Are you ready or what? Something that I ask a lot. So are you ready? I don't get any response. So, it's cool, no response. And then I think, oh, let me wait, okay. Time passes, something that I do a lot when it comes to follow up that has helped me is follow up not for the program, but follow up with something that a conversation that came up. Again, something that we're here for is to get to know the people that we help or we attempt to help. So let's say this person says something about, mm, well, I recently had someone that unfortunately shared that she was in a car accident, and nothing big. She's okay, but I asked because I was kind of curious, to be honest. I like to do this curious. Hey, so did everything work out with your car? Did you get it fixed? Yeah, it did. Thank you. Okay, perfect. I'm glad because and then I share my story, because I'm luckily I haven't been in an accident, but I know I don't really know about how insurance works. So and bam, she explained it. She explained it. She said, okay, no, nothing about me. This is how it happened. It wasn't my fault. So the insurance paid. Oh, nice. Sure, that works. Perfect. Okay, well, I'm glad everything worked out. But hey, before I do want to ask, hey, so about this message that I sent you about this program. So the dancing program. And oh yeah, no, yeah, I'm interested. How do I? And that's where you start another conversation, or that's how I follow up. That has helped me a lot. Send a quick message saying I'm just following up. I'm just following up. That's it. Message to coaches, guys. Again, thank you for this opportunity. With this, I'm really thankful with Ray and Steph for this opportunity as well to be here. Successful five, it has been a goal since the beginning of the year. But honestly, it took me a while to understand this. I was very frustrated when I started being a coach. I was trying to figure this out, and I was like, no, Ray, I don't fail. Like, what? I can't do this. I don't know how people do it. Uh, what I did, guys, that I want you guys to do is change the mentality of what success qualify is. It's sometimes we see as, oh my God, it's so big, such a big of a goal. No, it's not. No, it's not. And everybody that's in this call, everybody on the team can do it easily. You gotta change your mentality. It's like, okay, success qualify, I got this. It will happen. I see it, and it happens. I'll be honest with you guys. It happens. It just happens. Somehow, sometimes you gotta get creative. I would like to share a story. I had this coach, someone that an assistant, and she loves psychology. She gets it every month for a while, every month. And I introduced the opportunity to be a coach, and also I introduced it in a way that just to get a discount, because I'm trying to, you love psychology. Why not just get it cheaper? I don't want you to pay a full price if you can pay less, if you love it. So, excuse me. So, it wasn't something that will work. So, I'm sorry. So I had to get creative. What I did is like, okay, let me just change this real quick. I want to help this person, but I also would like her to be part of my challenge group coming up. So what I did, all right, so she's not interested in this. Let me put this, let's get creative. All right, so I have an idea, and you're going to like it. What about we do this? You're going to get psychology in this month, right? Because we love psychology. How about, just hear me out, it's an idea, just hear me out. How about for the price of your paying psychology, we just add $10 and you get size. That way you'll be part of the group that I want you to be in, and I know you like dancing, so you're going to benefit from it. Bam, great, yes, of course, all right. So, I'm going to sign you up as a coach. That way you get the next order for college for $100. Bam, all right, okay, perfect. Where do I need to sign up? Sometimes I have to get creative, guys. I had to think of ways to make this happen. But it worked. I know our advice, guys. Enjoy it. I like it. So there's really no point of doing something if you don't like it, you don't enjoy it. I do, and I want you guys to do it. I'm sure that's why we're here. That's why we decided to sign up as coaches. Because we like it. We enjoy it. Also, be proud. I am very proud of what we do. I'm proud of the team. I'm proud of my team. Just today, Adrian, from my team, Adrian is a coach in the team. He called me. He was so excited about how he's helping someone with P90. And I was just like listening, like, oh man, I enjoy this, and I'm proud of what we do. We do great things, guys. I mean, we're superheroes. So that's something that's helped me, like doing something that I'm proud of. Sure, let's do it. What's next? Who do I need to help? Uh, another tip, guys. Like I say, I know it's not a bad thing. It's okay. The good thing is I got to know that person. I know we're working on, and I might reach out to them next month in a different way, or they might even reach out to me because it has happened. The good thing is that they know that our purpose is to help them. We get to know them. We build a stronger relationship that might even benefit you or benefit her in a different way. Because who knows? I know, well, they're not interested in Beachbody, but hey, maybe he would like to play my soccer team and benefit my team. Why not? So there's a lot of ways. Either way, we both win. Once you start understanding what I do, but understanding, a different way, be yourself, invite, talk to them, get to know them, enjoy it. It will happen. And repeat. They say, just repeat, cycle it. You could get better. And we're just getting better and better. So for everyone that went to Nashville, next time we go next year, we're going to be better coaches and just practice. But pretty much that's a message I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not sure if there's a next slide array or.
Yeah, man. You know what, Alex? Thank you so much for sharing all of that information with you guys. Alex, he has just really rise to the occasion every time that we have put an opportunity in front of Alex. He just steps up, and like he shared in this presentation, the heart and soul of what we do is really about building relationships, having fun, and being you. Being yourself. One of the things that I really love about Alex, and this may be new to some of you guys, but Alex is actually a pilot. Okay, he actually goes and flies airplanes, and I don't know about you, but that would freak me out. That would really freak me out, and so many times I talk to Alex, and we talk about the things that we do in our business that freak us out. And really the best way to fight any of those fears is just to show up. To show up. There's this this is pretty funny, guys, but when we went out to Summit, you imagine you're going to this super multi-million-dollar presentation. They've planned this presentation all year long, so they don't hold anything back. And they have the Shakeology bar set up, and they have superstar workout set up, and they also have a lot of display set up. So on the very last day, we finished up our training, and there was a full-size Tony Horton cutout, that they were using to tell everybody where his workouts were. And you were walking by it, and we kind of just, kind of chuckled to each other. We're like, hey, somebody should just grab it, man. They're not going to do anything with it. Somebody should just grab it. So Alex steps up to the plate, and he takes the Tony Horton cut up, his full-size cut up, and he just takes it. And we thought it was so cool, because we're walking out, and he's carrying this full-size Tony Horton cutout. And the crazy thing, guys, is that as this summit wrapped up and everybody was headed home, Alex had 3-4 hours that he had to kill. So he's walking around downtown Nashville, carrying this cutout. He has all his luggage, and he has this cutout of Tony Horton. And it's so weird how it worked out, because him and some of his coaches were looking for something to eat. Nothing was open. It was a Sunday. So they went from one place to another place, and they're both closed. And they finally end up at some hotel restaurant. and guess who's there? Freaking Tony Horton himself. Tony Horton himself is there, and Alex goes up to him with this full-size cutout of Tony Horton and asks for his autograph. And sure enough, he gets his autograph, and it was just such a memorable moment. And that really, really inspired me. And, you know, Alex is one of the coaches on our team that continues to inspire me because he is a man that has taken the time to write out his vision. He has taken the time to explore what's possible in his life, and he has challenged Beachbody to take him there. Now, I told Alex that what he needed to do in order to make it all possible is to concentrate on hitting Success Club every month, to become a Success Club All-Star. And in this presentation, he has shared with you everything that he has learned, his best tips and practices in order for him to step up to that plate. What does it mean to him right now? Well, it's a very, very high chance that he's going to be joining us on our cruise in April to the Jamaican Islands. And that is just the beginning, guys. You know, Success Club is the building blocks of everything that we do, helping 3 people a month with their own fitness goals. You know, that is really the challenge that we accept when we become Beachbody coaches. That not only are we going to lead a healthy and fulfilling life, but we're also going to help 3 people a month to do it as well. So as we wrap up this presentation, you know, I want to give Alex a big round of applause for stepping up to the plate again. And I want to challenge each and every one of you to do the same thing, to concentrate on helping 3 people a month with their own fitness goals. Make that commitment to hit Success Club every month to close out this year. Now, I'm going to tell you something, guys. When the new year hits, it all starts all over. You're going to have a small window to register for the Success Club trip in 2017. And we want you to be able to register for that trip with full confidence that you have the ability to help 3 people a month consistently for a year. And when you do, you are going to punch your free ticket to join us on a week-long of adventures and lifelong memory making. Alex, I want to thank you for stepping up to the plate and delivering this home run hit of a presentation. And to the rest of the team, I want to thank you for spending Tuesday evening with us once again. We love it because this is our chance to share our dreams and ambitions and vision with you and to be a part of what you're building in your own life and your own business. Guys, with that, have a good evening, and we will see you next week.